Welcome student on another video lecture. Topic is alkaloid. Today we are going to discuss about the mechanism of action of Raoulfia. Raoulfia preparations and reserpine are used in management of essential hypertension and in certain neuropsychiatric disorder. So when there is high blood pressure, that will increase the workload of the heart and arteries, and if it is continued for longer period of time, then the heart and arteries may not function properly. So when there is increase in blood pressure, then it will increase the workload on heart and arteries, and that will be continue for longer period of time. Then it will cause the function, it will not do its function properly, that is heart and arteries, and this can damage the blood vessels of the brain, heart and kidney, and resulting in stroke, heart failure or kidney failure. So long term increase in blood pressure or high blood pressure conditions are there, then it will lead to damage to the kidney as well as heart, and all the blood vessels of heart and kidney that will get damaged, and it will result into heart failure or kidney failure also. So high blood pressure may also increase the risk of heart attacks also, and due to which the blood pressure should be controlled. These problems may be less likely to occur if the blood pressure is controlled. If the blood pressure remain in normal range or it will be controlled, then these conditions or damage to the blood vessels of heart and kidneys, that will not occur, and that will further not result into failure. So for that reason the blood pressure should be remain controlled. Raoulfia preparations or which contains a reserpine, and that will used as an antihypertensive drug. It will maintain the blood pressure, lower down the increased blood pressure. So it is used as antihypertensive drug. After that, ajmalin, which has a pharmacological property similar to that of quinidine, and which is marketed in Japan for treatment of cardiac arrhythmias. Another constituent from Raoulfia, that is ajmalin, and that will be used as similar to that, it is having similar properties as that of quinidine, and hence it is used in cardiac arrhythmias. Arrhythmia is a condition in which there is improper beating of heart, or irregular, too fast or too slow beating of the heart. Cardiac arrhythmia generally occurs when the electric impulses in the heart will not work properly. If the electric impulses which are produced in the heart and they will not work properly, then there will be too fast or too slow beating of heart will occur, and that will lead to a condition known as arrhythmia, cardiac arrhythmia. In that condition, this drug ajmalin is used, which is the important constituent from Raoulfia. So that can be used in cardiac arrhythmias. And estimated 3,500 kg of ajmalicin is isolated annually from either Raoulfia or Catharanthus species by pharmaceutical industries for the treatment of circulatory diseases. So near about 3,500 kg of ajmalicin and is isolated from Raoulfia and Catharanthus species by pharmaceutical industry for treatment of circulatory diseases. Now, how that reserpine will act? The reserpine will act as an antihypertensive drug that depletes the store of catecholamines. Catecholamines stores are depleted by this drug, that is Raoulfia, which contains reserpine and 5-hydroxytryptamine in many organs including brain and adrenal medulla, and depression of sympathetic nerve function. It will cause depression of sympathetic nerve function and result in decreased heart rate and lowering arterial blood pressure. So how this drug will act? They will deplete the store of catecholamines and 5-hydroxytryptamine in many organs, which also include brain and adrenal medulla, and it will cause depression of sympathetic nerve function, and due to which it will lower down the arterial blood pressure as well as lower down the heart rate, and in this way it will act as an anti-hypertensive drug. So the catecholamine which includes dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, all these are physiologically active molecules known as catecholamine, which both act as a neurotransmitter as well as hormone. It will act as a neurotransmitter, it will act as a hormone also. So dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, all these are the catecholamines. The majority of dopamine production will occur in the brain. Majority of dopamine production that will occur in brain, in adrenal medulla. Dopamine, catecholamine, that is synthesized in adrenal medulla and controlled by serum concentration of amino acid, that is tyrosine. Its concentration is controlled by amino acid that is known as tyrosine. The tyrosine undergoes hydroxylation via tyrosine hydroxylase, and that will form a dopa. So catecholamine, that is synthesized in adrenal medulla, and its concentration is controlled by serum concentration is controlled by amino acid, that is tyrosine. That tyrosine, it will undergo hydroxylation via tyrosine hydroxylase, and it will form a dopa. Then it will undergo decarboxylation to dopamine. From that dopa, after decarboxylation, it will produce a dopamine, and dopamine may be secreted into various blood streams. The degradation of catecholamine to their metabolites occur either by monoamino oxidase or located in the outer mitochondrial membrane of the cell. So that degradation of catecholamine will into their metabolites, it is occur by monoamino oxidase enzyme, which is located in the outer mitochondrial membrane of the cell. And when there is lower concentration of catecholamine, that is a neurotransmitter, or when there is deficiency or lower concentration, it will causes food craving, addiction, substance abuse, anger, impulsivity, and high risk behavior. When there is optimum level neurotransmitter, then the health is optimum level, health is optimum. But when there is excess of catecholamine, then it will lead into schizophrenia, aggressive behavior, violence, delirium, anxiety, tachycardia, high blood pressure, insomnia, paranoia, chronic pain. All these are the conditions when these occur due to high concentration of catecholamine. So what the drug will do? Drug will cause depletion of their storage of catecholamine, and how it will do? That is, it will block the vesicular storage of monoamines, because it will produce from monoamines tyrosine amino acid. So it will block the vesicular storage of that monoamines, and ultimately leading to greater degradation of neurotransmitter. That will lead to degradation of neurotransmitter, that is catecholamine, by monoamino oxidase enzyme, and it will overall decrease the neuronal activity in monoamine pathway, and this overall effect is inhibitory and sedative. So it will produce calming and sedative effect. It will produce a sleep when there is disturbed sleep in case of insomnia. So it will produce a sedative effect, and proper sleep is produced. And how they will act? They will they will block the vesicular storage of monoamines, and they will lead to greater degradation of these neurotransmitter, and that degradation of neurotransmitter catecholamine is carried out by monoamino oxidase enzyme, and it will decrease overall neuronal activity, as well as it will produce sedative effect, and it will reduce the blood pressure, but sometimes it will also may result in dizziness. It will exert a significant antagonist effect on dopamine, so it will act as an antagonist of dopamine, and it will cause degradation of catecholamine. When there is degradation of catecholamine, there will be sedative effect, inhibitory effect will occur, and in this way it will result into lower down the blood pressure and act as a antihypertensive drug. So this is about the mechanism of Rauwolfia drug, which contains reserpine, which is used as a antihypertensive drug. So if you like my video, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you.